Previously on Phoenix Wright's Spirit of Justice. What do you think, Bob?
What's up? How's it going?
Oh, who the fuck is this now?
Bob Good Mickey. I got pulled over for a DUI. Now you got me.
You keep getting more and more disgusting. Who are you supposed to be?
I'm nobody important, but the people want to know who I am.
And now, back to channeling people.
Hello.
This is NicoB. Back with some more Phoenix Wright's Spirit of Justice. When we last left off, we continued the second part of the trial, and oh my god, it turns out Praise-a-Lot wasn't his real name! No, his real name was Real Nemo! I still can't get over that shit. Oh my god, so ridiculous. But easily, no, the biggest twist of the last episode was that fucking to be continued at the end. That shit, I'm reeling from that, alright? That shit blew my goddamn mind. I thought they were gonna go the whole game. No more to be continued in the middle of the trials, but no! They throw a fucking curveball at me, which means that I don't know what to do anymore. There's a distinct possibility now that I will stop in the middle of like a trial or something, thinking that I'm playing ahead, you know, that I don't have to have a super long episode that I'm having to split it two. But then only have it go to and continue 5 seconds later. God damn it! You lied to me, Spirit of Justice. But yes, I'm really enjoying this trial. It's very unpredictable. I don't know. I'm finding it very hard to determine like where it's gonna go. So it does seem that Abbot Inmee was the one that actually killed Praise-a-Lot. At least that's the way it's looking here. But then who killed Abbot Inmee? It's like, I feel like it's gotta be the wife, right? If it's not the wife, then who is it? Did Abbot Inmee kill himself? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's gotta be the wife. I still think somehow that the theme that guy heard is actually gonna be in the wife's, like, watch. Because that's why they should sound similar, right? They seems like that'll make a really good twist. But at the same time, it also makes sense that it would be the clock in the room. I don't know, it seems almost like we're kind of done with Praise-a-Lot. Now we're moving on to Abbot Inmee. Well, I don't know, maybe not though. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. And I just think there's gotta be a goddamn reason for her wearing that stupid watch in that freaking picture. And we can see the little ball back there, so I don't know. I still think it's gonna end up being the wife that killed Abbot Inmee then. Maybe because she found he was a rebel and she was like, fuck that shit. I didn't marry no rebel, bitch! Die! Well, anyway, this might be the last, episode for this case. I don't know. I think I saw some of you guys say it could be a little over 2 hours. I'll probably just do it in one run, just since we're near the end anyway. So this could be one episode, or it might be split into two. I'm hoping it's one because I'm kind of running out of portraits to put in my thumbnails for this case. Seriously, there weren't that many characters in this case. I had to use the judge's face last episode because I was like, well, fuck me, I've used like everybody else. This episode's just gonna be Dahlia for no fucking reason. That's right, guys. Maya fucked up, brought Dahlia back from the dead again. But anyway, guys, all right. Trial day 2, part 2. Let's get started. It'd be kind of funny. Just imagine everyone in the comments like, the fuck's Dahlia doing there?
Okay.
Alright, Maya, seriously, don't bring Dahlia back. I was just joking.
May 12th, High Court of Khura'in, accused lobby.
You better have gotten better at this shit since the last time I saw you. Sorry, Maya, it's the only way. Sure you're up for this.
Thanks for believing in me, Nick. Even though I don't know if my channeling ability is on point yet.
Oh, for God's sakes, Maya, you've been doing this for what, like 7 years? It's the last time I saw you? It better be. Oh, right. Before she started training here. Her success rate was only about 30%. But that was before she started training here. She's been here for fucking ever now. I know you can do it, Maya. At least I hope she can. Don't worry, just remember, if you fuck this up, we're both dead. Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, at least I think so.
Actually, I think about it. This is gonna be the first time that they've ever channeled a man.
Oh, holy shit, that just kind of hit me. Wait, what does that mean? Are my titties gonna deflate?
Yeah, oh.
That may be kind of unusual, actually.
You don't sound so confident. What about your training? At least I think. I can't think of any off the top of my head where they've channeled men.
Training's one thing, actually doing it is another.
I still don't understand. What is meditating under a waterfall? How does it help with anything?
It's just an excuse for me to have a nice spa day.
Ah, I fucking knew it. Oh, I see. Uh-oh, Spadoodles. She feels to channel the High Priest. We're as good as dead.
Relax, Nick. You can count on me.
I gotta say, of all expressions, that's the one I'm glad they really stuck with Maya, because I feel like that's That is very indicative of her and her character. You know, it's just that little wry smile of hers.
I'll show you what my training's done for me. This will be a moment you'll never forget.
Okay. Just hope it's unforgettable in a good way.
Let's hear Abbot Inmee's story. I'm sure the truth will come to light.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to think, would he be truthful with us, though? I mean, he's fucking dead, right? So, who gives a shit? You can't send me to jail, bitch! I'm already fucking dead, who cares? I hope so. But he was hiding the fact that he was a rebel, so... I'll be as cut and dried as all that. That's true. Maybe he wants to maintain his pristine image, but we've already sort of proven that he was a rebel. They are ready for you. Please return to the Hall of Justice at once. Okay. Second in command, bailiff. That's NicoB. Okay, Maya, I'm counting on you.
You got it. Here we go.
God damn it, you better not fuck this up for me. Oh, come on, Maya. This is gonna be interesting. May 12th, High Court of Khura'in. Show me all that fucking time away was worth something. We have received official approval for the accused to channel a spirit here today. I mean, assuming she can fucking do it. Now, if you will, Miss Faye, please proceed.
Yes, Your Majesty.
you know, Rafa's over standing to the side, just like sitting next to one of her girlfriends, like,
She can't do this shit. No, there's no way she's gonna do it. Definitely no way she can do it. Right, Nana?
Nana's just sitting there. She doesn't say anything. Nana never says anything.
Fine. What do you know, Nana?
I can't believe this. Only the Queen should channel spirits.
Execute them. Put them to death right now.
Shut up. Fuck you.
I can't concentrate with you all yelling death at me.
Come on, Maya. I'm counting on you.
I've been studying here in Khura'in for 2 years now. So that one day I will be the master of the Khura'in, a village of spirit mediums back home. That's right. Everybody where I come from can do this shit, so you guys aren't that special. Get over yourselves. But first, I shall show you all the fruits of my training in your kingdom.
Wow. Seems really confident.
Ha! Get out!
I always find it funny when, like, when they have someone else, like, come up just out of nowhere and talk on the stand. Like, what do? Just shove the other person out of the way.
Get away, I have something to say! Ha! A neophyte practitioner such as you could not possibly channel a spirit. Okay, your benevolence, how about this? If I succeed, will you stop calling me a neophyte? Very well, but you're not going to. If you succeed. Good, finally. Jeez. I'm trying to shut that little slut mouth of yours. What'd you say? Oh, nothing. Oh, I will. Just you watch.
Okay.
Oh, spirit of trust in me, slumbering in the Twilight Realm, return now to the world of living.
Oh, the energy. Feel it. Oh my god! Ah! What in the... Oh, that is fucking terrifying! Oh!
Oh my god, my titties didn't go back inside myself!
Whoa, that is so weird looking. Ah! No! No, I changed my mind, Maya! Change back! Change back! Wow, she did that pretty effortlessly, though. Good for her. Okay, what should I give you? What is this place? Oh, my!
No! This cannot be!
Polkunka! God damn it! It's the High Priest! The accused really can channel spirits, and I'm dead. We recognize his weird face anywhere. I don't believe the accused spiritual power is the real deal! Yeah, that's right. You should run your kingdom now. Go, Maya!
I do not understand. This cannot be. This simply cannot be! No, you're a liar! You're a phony baloney! I must step out now before I forget myself. Before I faint again.
Abbot Inmee. Would this be the Twilight Realm? What of this? luxurious mane of hair. Oh my god! He's almost kind of doing like the Maya face there too. Whoa! Oh, that's right, because he was bald before. He's like, oh my god! Yes! I have waited so long. Is it perhaps a gift from the Holy Mother for decades of faithful service? Abbot Inmee. My, if it isn't His Majesty. I knew you'd beat me here, old man. No, you ass! Have you too shuffled off that mortal coil? Please, do not count me among the dead. It is only you who has passed on. But the spirit medium Maya Fey has brought you back among us today. Why? Acolyte Fey has mastered the secret art of spirit channeling? I suppose that explains these gorgeous locks. Man, she always did have fine hair. Yes, it's about the only good thing she has. Hey, she's matured a lot since back then, alright? She was way weirder when she was younger, trust me. When I pass from this world, I too hope to be channeled with a full head of hair. It's alright, but I'm sure you will. Though it be for the briefest of moments. I give thanks for this splendid coiffure. Praise be to the Holy Mother. However, this kimono is a bit too snug for my taste. If you excuse me. Oh my god, my titties are... What? Wow, okay. That is, wow. That is enlightening, I guess. But just, okay, it's just kind of sinking in. You guys, is this sinking in for you guys? Do you know what the implications of this is, right? Let's see, am I up? I still got my big old dick down there. There, that is better. Can we get this testimony now? Oh god, I'm now wondering when he gets changed back, does that mean Maya's gonna be sitting there topless? Nick! Oh, I bet that's gonna fucking happen. I wish he'd keep his top on. I mean, right? Well, I do have my pigtails conveniently covering my nipples. Why, you are that forward lawyer that people speak of as of late. And is this not the Hall of Justice? Why have I been summoned here? Forgive us for calling you back from your eternal rest. But you have been accused of murder. Might we ask you to testify on your own behalf? What the? Okay! I have been accused of murder. That is troubling indeed. Oh god. I don't know, it's kind of grossing me out now.
I don't know, it's turned me on. Yeah, do it. Oh, you wrinkly old man.
I'm vomiting for an entirely different reason. What's with that crazy pose? This really calls for such astonishment. Even the lowliest of monks can achieve such body control with the proper training. Yeah, but I don't think Maya stretched before she came in here. Oh, or if I'll be able to do that someday. I wish I could do that. I can't even bend over for 5 seconds. With the defense, please explain the situation to the high priest. Blah. I'd be happy to. I'm sorry. Blah. Okay.
That's better.
Yeah, no, I wasn't doing it for that reason. I was, anyway. Your disciple, praise the Lord, has been murdered. It happened on the day before the purification rite. The crime occurred in the Rubble Hideout, hidden within the inner sanctum. Acolyte Zealot? He has been killed. Who would do such a thing? You, asswipe! Someone who knew of the hideout and had access to the inner sanctum. In other words, you, Abbot Inmee. After all, weren't you secretly a rebel? Oh my god almighty, what are you doing, dude? Oh dear. Maya's gonna be real sore when she comes back. Still Maya's body, but it doesn't break anything. Oh my god, stop doing that, dude. Wow, that priest is amazing.
I think he mastered such an advanced prayer pose.
He's still worthy of our veneration, even as a rebel.
Praise me, Holy Mother! Praise me, Holy Mother! Oh my. My rebel allegiance has been exposed. Not even my wife knew of that. It seems to rest in peace.
but to rest in peace is not my fate. Why did you, a devout priest of Khura'inism, join the rebellion?
The High Priest has come back to us for but a brief time defense. Shall we not cut to the chase and ask the most pressing of questions?
Well, this is an important question, you ass! Oh, right.
Abbot Inmee, the prosecution believes the one who slew both you and Acolyte Zealot to be Maya Fey, who've been playing the role of Lady Kira in the Rite.
Being that I was dead until I was just a moment ago, my memory is a bit hazy.
Could you please do your best to remember?
Objection!
High Priest says his memory is hazy! It's all coming back to me. It is as Prosecutor Samadi concluded. I was slain by none other than Maya Fey.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude.
The High Priest's statement has proven my assertions with regards to his murder correct.
No, you old wrinkly asshole! But what about Acolyte Zealot? You were the one who killed him, weren't you? I know not about my disciple's murder. Furthermore, I have an alibi of my own. An alibi? Seriously? You're fucked. It seems the testimony the defense had been hoping for is working against him. Now, Abbot Inmee, your testimony, if you please. Yes, of course.
Oh, you stupid little bald shit.
What? What did I do? Not you!
I have an alibi.
And I have an alibi! I have an ironclad alibi for the time during which the murder took place. Just past noon on the day before the rite, I was entertaining guests in my home. And I believe my guests can corroborate this.
Okay.
You had guests. Just past noon. It's right about the time Zealot was murdered. Are you sure about that?
Is there a clock in this picture with them together? They're not referring to this, are they? No, it's not.
Absolutely. Come to think of it, Rafa told me about a spirit's memory.
A spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death.
So even if spirit is brought back after centuries, it doesn't sense any gap in time between the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled.
Yes, and yet it clearly recalls all the memories it had in life.
Doesn't mean he's not lying to me. High Priest seems to know exactly what he's talking about. So, question is, what would be the best angle of attack?
I need to know who his guests were.
So start there.
Okay, I have an alibi. Okay, ironclad alibi. Let's entertain guests in my home.
Guess. And you were entertaining them personally. With my amazing bending skills. That I was. We gathered around the table for a most enjoyable conversation. He said his guests could cooperate his alibi. That can't be good for our case. Are you sure that was the same day as the murder? Maybe you've misremembered. What? Ka! Do not touch my mnemonic faculties. Holy shit! Okay, you definitely got some freak out there. I may have died, but my memories up to that point are crystal clear. Feel the power of my Megatower! Sorry, God! It's pretty thin skin for a priest. I guess I sure know better than a data's memory. Oh, come on, let's not flash. No, I'm not reading this again, alright? Come on. There's nothing better than enjoying Gingil cuisine with dear friends. That way, everyone's breath becomes equally malodorous. Maladorous. Right.
Okay, I probably should have pressed him here then. I believe my guests can cooperate with this.
Who are your guests? That's what I was trying to get to. Who exactly were your guests that day? Don't tell me they were rebels, so they can't be called here to testify. It was none other than His Majesty, along with his family. Oh. What? Old man, you stupid asshole! What? I forgot. I'm an old man. Get off my ass.
Oh, hey, I would have said that exact same thing. Ah, you know, we're more alike than I thought.
Yeah, you know what? We are. You and I should go out and have some tea one day.
No, let's go out and have turkey!
Tea?
Turkey!
Well, it seems we're at a crossroads yet again.
Fuck you, I'll never be your friend.
He couldn't attend the Wright due to work, so he stopped by ahead of time. My, how his daughter has grown. Wait a second. Let me set the record straight right now. I am not a rebel. Thank you for that wonderful meal, Abbot Inmee. My breath thoroughly stunk like ass that day. Lady Inmee's cooking simply cannot be beat. So there you have it. When exactly was His Majesty at your home? He was there from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Indeed, precisely the time period with which Acolyte Zealot was slain. Yes, and we had a rousing chat concerning the game of Cachu Demo.
Oh, that's right. You guys actually told me. So that was the thing that looked like shogi in the house that we saw earlier. I examined, and it's actually supposed to be a little bit of a joke on Pokemon. Cachu them all. It's supposed to sound like catch them all, and it even describes the mechanics of it being similar to that of Pokemon, where they have like abilities and stuff they can use. Ah, that's clever. I like that.
But I'll just have that added to the testimony. After all, it was I who visited the High Priest home. I have that right.
Okay. My guests that day were His Majesty and his family. They visited from 2 p.m. to 3. Do I have any details on... The family photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings, where it's customary to partake in dishes made with gingeal. These dishes are only prepared during the feast, which starts at noon on the day before the rite and must be finished by 3 p.m. the same day. Yeah.
Objection!
Ah, fuck! That wasn't right! Ah, shit! Never mind, just kill me! I was suggesting that, oh, well, that couldn't have happened because that was the same time the other thing happened. I don't know.
Hold it!
Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep pressing. Your Majesty, are you sure this testimony is completely accurate? As sure as can be. Oh, how wonderful it is to finally have my actions be admissible as evidence in court. I always wondered what that felt like. His Majesty is at my home during the exact time period of the murder. Come, let us put this behind us. I could not have possibly committed this crime. How can you be so sure? What if the clock or watch you were using was off? Or you misread the time? There was a clock right there near the table, and it had the exact same time as my watch. Now, do you understand, lawyer? Am I gonna attack his alibi? Maya, what do you think? Oh, right. She's dead. She's kind of busy right now. What? Is there something on my face? No, not at all. So start chipping away at the statement about his alibi.
Hold it!
Press the first one, I guess.
You use the word alibi as if it were second nature.
Are you perhaps mocking me?
Or is it perhaps...
The kingdom of Khura'in itself you wish to ridicule. Come on, everyone and their grandma knows what alibi means.
No, but you conjured bogus here and petty cord jobs at TV.
Yes, you all are. Peace! Peace! Peace, I say! Mr. Wright, would you care to clarify your last statement? Please, don't take it the wrong way. Just alibi is a rather technical term for a priest to use so naturally. I assure you I know how to use the term. In fact, I even hoped for a chance to do so one day. Suppose that even I, High Priest, am not immune to such trivial wordly attachments. Oh, I see. Still, seems unusually calm and composed. It's almost as if he had prepped himself for something like this.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, what am I supposed to do? The only thing that would have seemed like to work is the photo and this thing.
As you can see, my alibi is airtight. Or do you still think I could have killed Acolyte Zealot? Ah! His Majesty is a witness?
Are you satisfied now? There is not a single discrepancy in Abbot Inmee's alibi.
If I give up now, it's all over. Show you! Now hold on a second! Is there anything wrong with the High Priest testimony? Of course there was! There is a discrepancy in the High Priest testimony! There is. Well then, perhaps you could explain what it might be. This is what was wrong with his testimony. The prayer feast was short. He's too friendly with the judge. He knew the time of the crime.
Oh, yeah, that is it.
Yeah!
I was kind of wondering that in the back of my head. Did we mention that at some point?
After Abbot Inmee was channeled, no one ever stated the time Acolyte Zella was murdered. Now that you mention it. Despite that, you claim to have an alibi from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. That means you knew that Acolyte Zella was dead. When you were still alive! Oh!
Oh, got him naked!
Wait, I think I saw something.
Oh my god!
I think I saw something just now. Something I really shouldn't have. I'm never looking at mine the same way again. No, must be imagining things.
That was a double meaning there, right? Like,
We think you could be referring to the ghost, but I'm really referring to Maya's titties. So tell me, how'd you know what time the crime may be coming in? About that.
Weird little dance, weird little dance.
Open your heart. Let the Holy Mother in. Why? We've been blessed with the High Priest singing words of prayer. My God! All who serve her holy must strive to banish worldly desires from their soul. Open your heart. Let the Holy Mother in. Purge your minds of greed and bias. I feel as if my very soul has been cleansed. Yes.
Preach, baby, preach!
You can't fool me, you shit! Prayer may banish worldly desires, but it can't make a contradiction disappear! Satura!
Oh, here we go, my little butterfly friend. Oh god, I was really hoping it would have cycled back to the first one now.
Yep, sorry. Looks like you're stuck with me, sexy.
How could you be so sure?
What's that supposed to mean?
This lawyer seems to think little of the power of Khura'in's prayer.
Yeah, it's stupid! Just like all of you! Oh no, those beads are coming at me, aren't they? No!
Abbot Inmee was at home during the crime, but knew of what happened at the hideout. I believe this can be explained thusly. He must have had a way to monitor the hideout from his home.
What?! You never cease to amaze, prosecutor. As he surmised, there was a listening device installed at the hideout. Enabled me to instantly learn of anything unusual, even when I was not there.
well, we did actually find something there, so...
Remember, the rebels have been using this as a top-secret hideout. It would be perfectly natural for them to install such an apparatus.
Wait, come to think of it, when I was searching the rebel hideout. Fuck me! Just under the banner. A microphone? What's this doing here? Someone trying to record something with it. Yeah. Damn it, I hate when the evidence supports the prosecution's claim. That was a listening device? It starts recording whenever it detects movement. And I heard just such a recording after His Majesty and his family left. If you look in the desk in my study, you will find the tape in question. Alright then. Bailiff!
Yes, Udgy? Oh, god damn, it's this fucker again. What about me, Udgy?
Yes, Your Majesty. Go retrieve the tape in question from the High Priest's home. At once, Your Majesty. Stree.
The power of Khura'in's prayer.
Yeah, it's sexy.
Even a putrid brain such as yours should understand it now.
It's like the contradiction really did vanish. Come back to me. We shall ascertain the content of the recording once we have the tape. In the meantime, I would ask Abbot Inmee to continue with his testimony.
Oh, that's where it's gonna come into play, guys. Right there. That recording. It's gonna have the Steel Samurai music playing in the back, right? Yeah, that's gonna be it. And then it's gonna implicate the wife. I'm just fucking calling it, alright? I know I've been dead set on the wife for fucking ever now, but and if it does end up being her, well then, fuck.
Very well.
Okay, what you got for us this time, man? I heard everything.
I was entertaining His Majesty and his family when the crime occurred. When I listened to the tape later, I heard a man and a woman quarreling. It sounded like an altercation between Acolyte Zealot and Acolyte Fae. After that, there was a loud noise, followed by a haunting silence.
To find someone to attack his alibi. Maya, what do you think? Only Maya were here. She has a way of putting me at ease by telling me how shit I am at my job.
You suck, Nick!
But seeing her like this is only creeping me out. Ah!
Though the high priest was a rebel, he was still a Khura'inist holy man. Therefore, take care in your questioning, lest you invoke the ire of our people.
Oh god damn it, with this shit again. How dare you suspect the high priest? The Holy Mother striking blind.
Am I gonna get penalized for pressing too much? As though it wasn't hard enough already. Nice try, but I'll still have nothing to find the truth. So suck a dick. Go ahead and blow up my HP bar. I don't even have it anymore. These dumb Magatamas. Bring it on, douche face.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what the loud noise was, right? Loud noise followed by haunting silence.
A loud noise. I'd say it's worth looking into.
It was a terrible crashing sound. Poor Acolyte Zealot. It must have felt so heavy.
Oh, must have been the sound of that stone slab falling over. Should I have him add that to the testimony? Yes! How do you know it was heavy? Please add that statement to your testimony.
As you wish. I would describe the noise as a terrible crash. Poor Zealot. Must have felt so heavy.
How the fuck did you know that, bitch?
Objection!
Damn it! Check this out, guys. It's really good. No! No, it is! Believe me! I'm sorry I fell asleep. Ah!
Really? That's not it? How does he know that there was a slab fell over on him?
Hold it!
I'm gonna press him here, I don't know.
You believe that terrible crash is gonna act like Zealot's death?
Yes, the sound no doubt was poor Zealot's death knell. Such a tragedy, for he was a fine disciple. I would ask all here today to give a prayer for his departed soul. Surashai Mati Mayoma.
Surashai Mati Mayoma! Shut up, everybody. I had high hopes for that young man's future. Surashai Mati Mayoma. I feel like such a jerk for trying to do my job right now. So all he knows about the crime is what he heard on the tape. And he was with his majesty and his family at the time.
I have proven the soundness of my alibi. I believe it is about time for me to return to the Twilight Realm.
What's the rush? Why enjoy some more time among the living? Okay, come on.
I feel like I'm on the right track here. I just need, like, something else, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I should be able to prove here, right? That, like, how does he know it was something heavy, I guess? Or must have felt... I guess it's just not enough. Alright. What do I press him on, then? When I listened to the tape later, I heard a man and woman quarreling.
You heard everything from a recording.
Indeed. Each night I would secretly check what the listening device had recorded. I would have been in serious trouble with my lovely wife had she discovered my secret.
Can you really tell what happened by the audio alone?
Long years of ascetic training have sharpened my hearing. It is but a simple matter for me to ascertain my situation by the sounds I hear.
Practicing Khura'in improves your hearing.
Hearing is but one of the senses it can improve. If one can focus and attain inner peace, all 5 senses can be sharpened. Why, the warbad over in the bazaar just cried. Did you not hear it?
Give me a break. Fuck you.
It sounded like the altercation between Acolyte Zealot and Acolyte Fae.
Hold on. Are you sure about those voices? Was it really Acolyte Zealot and Miss Fae?
I'd say that was the most reasonable conclusion under the circumstances. Or perhaps Acolyte Fae is an alibi that you can prove.
I'm afraid not.
Then I suggest you make like a mollusk and clam up. Now I will continue my testimony if I may.
I was entertaining His Majesty and his family when the crime occurred.
You were entertaining His Majesty and his family during the crime.
Indeed. My wife believed was treating them to her wonderful home cooking.
Your wife was there that day.
Why, yes. She was in the kitchen cooking up a storm the entire time.
Come to think of it, I don't think I saw her at all that day. Oh.
She takes her culinary duties most seriously, you see. That is why she was in the kitchen cooking without pause the entire day.
So, Judge never saw Mrs. Inmee. Oh, okay, here we go. Should I have Abbot Inmee add that statement to his testimony? There's the one. Please add that statement to your testimony.
As you wish.
It's gonna be that fucking wife, I knew it. Fucking knew it.
Wife believed was in the kitchen cooking the entire time.
No, she wasn't. She was murdering this guy.
So she actually, it could be that she murdered him, and also her husband?
Hold it!
So let's press him on for now.
What was your wife making that day?
The menu that featured Hatin supais and
Mel told me no, madame.
they are both traditional Khura'in dishes.
Can't begin to imagine what those are. Ah, yes. The exquisite zest of Hatin supais, the supreme texture of the melodrama. Lady Inmee's cooking that day was utterly unforgettable.
Thank you. It brings me great joy to know you enjoyed your meal. Now, once His Majesty and his family had left.
Oh yeah, actually now I now see that. So, it actually suggesting that Maya traded her Plume Punisher strap with the wife in exchange for the Steel Samurai watch. So they were the one that traded. Okay, I kind of forgotten that she mentioned that she traded her Steel Samurai watch. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea what this one is. Ah, okay, there we go. I had to press every fucking statement. I was getting frustrated. I actually ended up looking this one up to find out what I was supposed to fucking do. I was like, I have no idea. Like, again, though, so what ended up happening was I would like press the statement, but it didn't do anything. So I would reload it again before I pressed the statement. But again, this is an instance where I had to press every single one. Motherfucker, are you kidding me? God damn it!
I hate when we do these two in a row. Come on. Huh, Mr. Wright. Do you still feel the need to question the High Priest? His alibi is as tight can be. This isn't going so well. Better ask him about something else. I'm curious, Abbot Inmee. Did you stop by the Rubble Hideout after His Majesty left?
Yes, I thought it'd be wise to assess the situation. But as I said before, there was nothing to see. The hideout appeared as it always had. And the victim's body, it was nowhere to be found. Acolyte Faye must have already disposed of it, and anything else incriminating.
So, you saw the Rubble Hideout. It looked like it does in this photo.
Yes, I would say that's how it appeared that day.
So the stone slab had been put back in place. Okay. That dead body was gone too. Mr. Wright, is it not time to concede defeat? No, wait! See a little more time. If you insist.
Okay, now we're going back to what I was saying before. It must have felt so heavy, right? Now I can present this picture.
Objection!
Yes! Oh, my God, that was so annoying! That one was incredibly annoying! I hope I wasn't the only one who found that frustrating.
Abbot Inmee, you said, and I quote, "Poor zealot, it must have been so heavy." Why do you think he felt something heavy? You said the hideout looked exact like it did in this photo. If so, there's nothing that would lead you to believe he had experienced a heavy feeling.
I feel like I could have proven that before, even without that fucking clarification. Kind of reminds me of one of those snake charmer guys.
Fact is, of course, the stone slab did fall over on Acolyte Zealot, impaling him on the warbat statue behind him. But that was only revealed through her benevolence's divination seance earlier. Would the defense please get to the point? My point is, simply hearing a crashing sound should have automatically led him to conclude the victim was crushed to death. I still don't see your point. I'm saying that the high priest knew. He knew how the victim was killed. Oh my god. Why? And that is information only the real killer could have known. Ha! I definitely saw that time. Titties! Got the high priest's spirit shaking in his boots. Or should I say, sandals?
Need I remind you, Abbot Inmee was with his majesty at the time of the crime. Such an alibi precludes him from being the killer.
That's true. So he can't be the killer. Yep. That's right. However, he knew how Sella was killed. Something only the killer could know. Could this discrepancy be resolved somehow?
Probably that he walked in and found that his dead body.
Well, Mr. Wright, we're waiting for an explanation. Blow, just get into that. Time to think it's like quick. High priest knew something only the killer could have known because
He heard it during the trial. He inferred it after the fact. He heard it from the real culprit. Not during the trial. He inferred it after the... No, heard from the real culprit.
Yep. He must have heard how the victim died from the real killer. The real killer. Of course. It makes perfect sense. I don't want to believe it, but this is the only possible explanation. So tell us, who is this real killer? It's gotta be someone close to the high priest. Oh, yes! Oh, I fucking called it, cuz! Oh, sweet, awesome demon power! Even at the beginning, when it looked like there's no way in hell she could have done it.
Fucking her, right? I did it, guys. I did it using the Scooby-Doo method. Always go for the one who seems the least likely. Thanks, Scooby-Doo.
No problem, Nico. So without an alibi, the person most likely to be Zealous Killer is... Oh, wait!
What, Mr. Wright?
I'm just kidding, you little buddy. No, it's the wife. It's always the wife. Damn it. Your Majesty, while you were visiting the High Priest's home, you didn't see Mrs. Inmee at all, did you? No, I never saw her, but... What does that have to do with anything? I'm saying she was out murdering that mofo! Did the High Priest ever leave your sight? No, we were talking the entire time, and the food was brought right to the room's entryway. So, the High Priest has an ironclad alibi. Ugh! But his wife does not!
What the devil are you insinuating?
I'm insinuating that Mrs. Inmee might have killed Acolyte Zealot! Oh, yeah!
Oh, fuck yes.
Objection.
You have a lot of nerve making such a baseless allegation. She had no motive to kill Acolyte Zealot. It was like a family to her.
No, blah. Can entirely discount the idea. Especially if you consider that Mrs. Inmee could have been the one posing as Lady Kira.
What am I going to do with this lawyer, little butterfly?
Tie him up and smack his booty!
No, not that, no.
Even a fool must temper his foolishness at times. Or do you truly believe Lady Kira would kill Acolyte Zealot, though he was not a rebel?
As we all know, the High Priest was secretly a rebel. It would follow that his favorite disciple would very well be a rebel, could very well be a rebel too. Are you suggesting that Mrs. Inmee killed her husband as well? Oh! As sad as it is to think she'd kill her own husband to rid the kingdom of rebels. I don't think we can rule it out. Hold it. Yikes! You claim my wife is that rebel-hunting Lady Kira, and that she slew both Zealot and myself. My lovely wife. That is utterly impossible. Yikes! I've never seen the High Priest so angry.
He's going even further beyond!
It is as Abbot Inmee stated. And the accused has already been found guilty of his murder. It is far too late to overturn it.
No, it isn't. That's right, Mr. Wright. Now apologize to the good priest before he gets angry again. Quickly now. No, I'm not gonna apologize. He can suck a dick. True identity of Lady Khura'in is a major piece of this trial's puzzle. Admit it, Abbot Inmee. Your wife, Lady Inmee, killed you. Yet even now, you continue to lie in an effort to protect her. Hold it. How absurd. It appears the lawyer has forgotten. My lovely wife could not possibly battle the rebels in the guise of Lady Khura'in. For we were blessed by her holiness, and she is with child. Praise be to the Holy Mother. Ah, fuck, that's right. The kid again. I completely forgot about that. That abominable Lady Khura'in's figure who slew me and Acolyte Zealot was the accused. This is bad, but I can't give up now. There ain't no baby in there. Don't forget, my client doesn't have the strength to fight rebels either. How could a weak young woman like her possibly? Satura!
I'm doing this a lot this trial. Am I gonna throw my beads at any point? You foolish oaf of a lawyer. If only you were as blessed as Lady Inmee.
What?
Surely the accused possesses the strength, or should I say, the power. The power to battle those black-hearted rebels.
What are you talking about? My good prosecutor, I see you have come to the same conclusion as I. Such keen insight.
Then you have figured it out as well, Abbot Inmee. May I ask you to explain it to this putrid-brained lawyer?
Certainly, for I cannot allow him to frame my lovely wife for murder. For in devil! Your Majesty, allow me to testify as to how my affair is that murderous Lady Khura'in. Well, if it would assuage your anger, then by all means, please testify. You better not say she summoned somebody through spirit channeling.
My affair is Lady Khura'in.
Acolyte Faye
God damn it! Fuck you! Okay, it's a little annoying because I didn't argue this point earlier at all. Why? I waited until after she managed to channel someone before finally saying, Maya's a small little weak girl. How could she have killed anybody? But I waited till the moment we've all learned that she can channel somebody. Okay, that's a little contrived right there.
Acolyte Faye channeled Lady Khura'in's spirit.
It just seems ridiculous that I wouldn't have mentioned earlier if that were the case.
She's a spirit medium who knows Lady Khura'in's true name, so she could have done it. So it was the real Lady Khura'in who returned to root out the rebels among us. She attacked and killed me with a strength far beyond any mortal woman. But...
Do you understand now? Murder by spirit channeling explains everything. This is the only way the accused could have defeated one rebel after another.
Indeed. I am living, or should I say dead proof of her terrible power. Dead power! My ability to channel spirits, fuck! It's come back to bite me in the dick!
Now, is it not time to let it go and move on, Defense?
No, never! I'll never give up! Never! Now what? Think! How can I prove that Maya couldn't have channeled Lady Khura'in? Okay, let me have a look at my court record real quick.
Priest acting as Lady Khura'in represents just know her name. That name is Imsan. Well, she did have it though, so. Okay, channel Lady Khura'in's spirit. She's a spirit medium who knows Lady Khura'in's true name, so she could have done it. Let's press from there.
While it's true she may be capable of channeling Lady Khura'in, I doubt there's any proof she actually did. We are talking about the infamous rebel hunter here. That modern-day Lady Khura'in has captured many a rebel all by herself, and among them have been more than a few great warriors. Who but the real Lady Khura'in could have accomplished such a feat? It would be difficult for a mere mortal. At least the real Lady Khura'in of legend is the only likely answer. Indeed. This is not proof enough that the real Lady Khura'in of legend had been channeled. The real Lady Khura'in of legend. It's an oxymoron if I ever heard one. And again, the people of Khura'in believe legends to be true.
Objection!
Oh, that was it. Be honest, I don't fucking quite know.
Showing the Tome of Secrets to but did she not read it? I don't.
It didn't say anything in the court record about that, though.
Just said her name was Imsan. Oh, because she wouldn't have said it out loud, I guess? But that's not really enough proof, is it?
Tome of Secrets only given to the priestess who performs the purification rite. This is your proof that my client could have channeled Lady Khura. Yes, indeed. Though it contains the true name of Lady Khura, the secret only revealed within. Abbot Inmee. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This couldn't have been used by channel Lady Khura. What nonsense! Mr. Wright, would you care to explain? This is why my client couldn't have channeled Lady Khura.
Oh, it's the picture? Oh, because she didn't know what she looked like? I thought that only applied to the divination seance.
Take that!
Lady Khura's face is hidden behind a mask in the Tome of Secrets. You need both the name and the face to channel a spirit. It can't be! Without a face.
It's okay. Did we mention that applying to channeling at some point? Did I miss that? Because I could have sworn we just said that was for the divination seance and not channeling a spirit. Or maybe I'm just not remembering correctly.
Without a face. It would have been impossible for my client to channel Lady Khura. Oh my. Therefore, the claim that she became Lady Khura by means of spirit channeling is patently false. God! With Lady Khura out of the question, my client had no motive to commit murder. But then, who is the rebel hunting Lady Khura we've been reading about in the paper?
Yes, who is this other suspect if indeed there is one at all?
I already said it at the beginning, you asses!
Let us hear the defense's brilliant deduction.
Think! Tried any Lady Khura is the key to solving both murders. Thought Mrs. Inmee was suspicious, but her pregnancy takes her out of the running. Mr. Arabal is a rebel, so that doesn't make sense. Leaves us with, Mr. Wright, you have that look again. Okay. One where you know you have to say something, but you can't figure out what it is. Oh.
What? Is it really not Miss Inmee?
Oh my god, what the hell? It's my chance to really turn up the heat. I'll just have to stir the pot till something floats to the top. Master, I know who's been posing as the rebel hunting Lady Khura. You do? Are you sure about that? Yes, completely. I sense that I may regret this, but please go on and explain. Thank you, Your Majesty. This is who's been posing as the rebel hunting Lady Khura.
Take that!
Grace a lot?
Oh! It's right into the rebel hunting Lady Khura we seek is... I just kind of guessed, to be honest. Praise a lot! What's this? High Priest murder's disciple was Lady Khura, you say? Peace! I say peace! The defense will continue. Blah! Yes, Your Majesty. I wheeled down the list of suspects until there was only one left.
The process of elimination is not the same as solid evidence. I assume you have evidence to back up your claim.
Yes, of course. I'll have some in a moment, that is. At least I hope so. Maya wasn't Lady Khura. Neither was Mrs. Inmee or any of the other possibilities. Acolyte Zealot. I have the evidence to prove it. The evidence that proves Acolyte Zealot was posing as Lady Khura is this.
Probably the actual note, right?
Take that!
Only someone capable of entering the priest's psalm?
Yup, there we go. This is what proves Acolyte Zealot was Lady Khura. Lady Khura's warning letter.
How absurd! What could that possibly prove?
Prosecutor Samadi. You stated that this warning letter proved that my client was Lady Khura. And the reason you gave was that the High Priest's house was locked tight. But there was another member of the family who lived there. Therefore, Acolyte Zealot who could have delivered the warning anytime he wanted.
What is he talking about? This is not possible, dude!
Are you saying Lady Khura was not the culprit, but rather the victim?
Blah. That's exactly what I'm saying. But that That would overturn the entire premise of this case! That would turn the case around! This trial is proceed on the assumption Lady Kira is behind the serial killings. But Lady Kira is one of the victims. Who was the killer? And what was their motive? The only suspect left is Mrs. Inmee. There's only one possible motive. What if Mrs. Inmee is a rebel? What? Feed. You're still bent on casting suspicion upon my lovely wife. Okay, can still be the wife then. I haven't lost it yet, guys. Blasphemer! You have no evidence of this. Repent for the mistrust in your soul.
Okay, okay. The reason why we're saying it was her before was because, I guess because she was with child, so she couldn't possibly have been running around doing this shit. But I guess we're still saying it's possible she could have killed one person. I guess. I don't know. It's still a little like, yeah, I guess, yeah. Because the other one required a lot of running, and this one didn't require as much running, so that's why. I don't know. It's getting a little wishy-washy.
Well, you have no evidence either. After all, a dagger with my client's prints on it wasn't what killed Acolyte Zealot. The Plume Punisher theme that he heard could have been an alarm clock. That means all the evidence linking her to the crime have been called into question. Was Lady Inmee a rebel, and did she pose as Lady Kira to kill Acolyte Zealot? Or was Acolyte Zealot a rebel, and was the accused Lady Kira who killed him? I would say either scenario is just as likely. What are we to do now? Hold it. The alarm clock, you say? Do you mean the one in the Rebel Hideout? Yes, but what of it? Oh, here we go. Is it broken? So that's it. What's gotten in him? Abbot Inmee, this one is so comical. Why are you laughing like an evil genius? It was broken, wasn't it? Forgive my outburst. That just simply tickled my funny bone. What did? The theme song came from the Plume Punisher clock, you say? Huh! That alarm clock could not possibly have gone off. What makes you say that? The clock was working just fine last time I checked. Okay? Try using your head for a change. Would not the existence of a secret hideout be given away if an alarm kept going off? Wait, you don't mean? Indeed, we leave the alarm switched off at all times! No!
I called it, guys! I know I'm probably celebrating early, but I knew it. I knew this fucking twist had to be in this. Yeah, okay. I will say, though, it was a bit of a roller coaster. The game definitely made me think I was wrong on more than one occasion. I was like, okay, I'm wrong. Wait, no, I'm right. No, I am wrong. Wait, no, I'm right again. But here we are, back full circle again.
In that case, I'm sad to say the defense's claim does not hold water. Would you care to respond, Mr. Wright? Oh, this can't be happening. No, damn it.
This should put an end to the lawyer's futile struggles. The theme song the victim heard was from the accused's strap, just as we suspected. Therefore, the accused is the rebel hunting Lady Kira and the victim's killer.
I need an opening. Something I can raise an objection to. That Plume Punisher theme song Acolyte Zealot heard in his final moments. I too heard it by the way of the listening device. But did you really? You had heard it. Why didn't you testify to the fact before? Is it not obvious? I did not know such a tune could become a key matter of dispute. Yes, the matter of the theme song came up before Abbot Inmee was channeled. Oh, right. Well then, what if he's lying about the clock's alarm being switched off? Miserable wretch. That would be a pointless lie, one easily disproven.
If you check the clock, you will see that the alarm is, in fact, switched off.
Come to think of it.
What a fine item. And this switch, if I'm right.
Oh, yeah. You set the switch back into the off position before we left.
I remember hearing it clearly. Those distinctive taiko drums in the intro are etched in my mind. They went... Daka daka don don da 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 da. Distinctive taiko drums in the intro. Wait a second. Here we go. This trial has gone on far too long. Shall we move ahead to the verdict phase now?
By all means, and let us also return Abbot Inmee's spirit to the Twilight Realm.
Before I go, let me say a word to my darling wife.
Objection!
No! I want to talk to your darling wife! Here we go, bitch! Phoenix finally has realized. NicoB was right all along! Now hold on just one demon second! Your Majesty! Yes? What? High priest statement is inconsistent with a certain piece of evidence. It is. Still you writhe in defiance of your fate. The very sight reminds me of a tortured soul, writhing in flames. You won't be saying that once I showed you the evidence. Now, all I have to do is pick the right one. I know what it is. This piece of evidence is the one inconsistent with the statement of the taiko drum intro.
Take that!
Boom! Eat this!
No, don't throw it, Nick!
This is when it's inconsistent with this statement. My client's plume puncture strap. There are no taiko drums. What does that have to do with anything? It plays the Plume Puncher theme song. And here it is. The theme to the Plume Puncher, War of Neo, the Twilight Realm.
This song sucks.
Do you see what I mean? Good thing this thing has such a powerful speaker that it managed to resonate through the entire hall. Music the victim heard in his final moments. Might not have been the Plume Puncher theme song. I'm afraid I'm not following you. What was it? What was it if not the Plume Puncher theme? His final moments acolyte Zell heard. The prayer of the people, the song of dance and devotion, the Steel Samurai theme. There we go. There are no taiko drums at the intro of the Plume Puncher theme. So what Acolyte Zealot actually heard in this final moments was the theme of the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo. You should have told me about those taiko drums, you stupid old dead fuck. Peace, 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 I say. Mr. Wright, what is the Steel Samurai of what you speak? It's a show your fucking show is based off of. Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo is an action hero show from America. I mean Japanifornia. The Plume Puncher theme is a total rip. It's very similar to it. No, it's a ripoff. Fuck you. You didn't know about the Steel Samurai. It is a mistake the two. But the fact that Acolyte Zealot heard music from an American action hero show is irrefutable evidence that the accused was in the secret hideout. Blah. Actually, no. You have it backwards. Backwards? Blah, that's right. Miss Fayette met an avid Plume Puncher fan here in Khura'in. And as a token of their friendship, she traded a certain Steel Samurai item she had for the Plume Puncher strap. And this avid Plume Puncher fan.
I don't think Mai actually had said before, though, right? That it was actually the wife of Abbot Inmee.
Who was the one who killed Acolyte Zealot? Yes. And that avid fan is none other than the High Priest's wife. Believe in me!
You have evidence to back up this claim, Mr. Wright. For as forgiving as the Holy Mother is, I doubt you would tolerate another dose of your basest slander. I suggest you prepare yourself to face her holiness' wrath.
Oh, I'm prepared to turn this entire case upside doodly, that is! This is my last chance. I better take a deep breath and review the evidence. Very well, then. Please present your evidence. If you would, defense. Evidence that proves that Inmee was the one who killed Acolyte Zealot is obviously my coronet badge. Die, future lawyer! Die! Going to hell you are! No! I've been sitting on this for so long. It's right here. This family photo. Proof that Mrs. Inmee and Miss Faye traded items featuring their favorite characters. You got it, Nico!
Yes. The bullshit powers are still strong, guys. I feel it. I fucking feel it.
A family photo?
And what exactly should we be looking at here?
Proof that they exchanged items featuring their favorite characters right here. Ah! Look at Mrs. Inmee's left wrist. You can see the Steel Samurai's trademark top knot right there. Which clearly makes this a Steel Samurai watch. I'm naked. Why? I never knew your wife had such hobbies, Abbot Inmee. This family photo was taken right before Acolyte Zealot was murdered. By that point, my client had the Punisher strap. Mrs. Inmee showed the Samurai watch. So, what the victim heard in his final moments was none other than the sound of the watch Mrs. Inmee was wearing. Hold it. I wish to amend my testimony. What I thought were taiko drums was something else. My wife never had such a watch. It's the truth, I tell you. Must believe me, your majesty. Satana.
Here we go again. God, I'm doing this a lot this trial. Oh, here go the beads.
Be not deceived by the defense's lowly chicanery.
What now? Don't cut my arm off with that. It's been pretty quiet up to this point. What does he have up his sleeve? Better not be more anal beads.
There's a big gaping hole in this flimsy claim.
Ooh, yeah, baby, big gaping. Oh, that is what I'm talking about, Yudi.
Oh, damn it. I think I've been hanging around you too much now.
A big gaping hole. Where? Show me.
I can't.
Sorry. I don't think so.
Oh no, I'm afraid it is. It is there, all right. Just like the big gaping holes in your putrid brain.
My brain is either putrid or full of holes. I'm not a zombie after all.
Says the dead lawyer walking. He who has narrow of vision focuses on what is before him, never seen the big picture. Or as they say in your country, you cannot see the forest for the trees. For it is as you say, and Lady Inmee, the rebel, slew Acolyte Zealot, the rebel hunting Lady Kira. Then the rebel hunter would have been dead before the high priest was slain.
Ah, that means the high priest could not have been slain by the rebel hunting Lady Kira. Well, now he could have killed her. She could have killed her husband after that, right? Ah, how could I have missed that?
So tell me,
Who are you going to say killed the high priest now?
No!
do you finally understand the sheer size of the holes that riddle your putrid brain?
Ah, I'm in hot water now. I don't have any other suspects in the high priest's murder.
You mindless zombie, you should have begun your journey into the Twilight Realm long ago. Now let it go
And move on. No, I will never give up. Just need to think things through and figure out who really killed the high priest. Oh god, in my brain we go. Here we go. Grab my snowboard. Acolyte Zealot had been Lady Kira. He couldn't have killed the high priest. So the question is, who did? We can get to the bottom of this by reviewing the events of this case in order. What Evans could tell me about something about the crime scene before the murder?
The Warbat dagger, Maya's testimony. Maya's testimony.
Boom! The blood in the water. It was stained red before the rite.
That's from his body, right?
Oh, right. Maya said that the spring had been stained red before the writing began. The spring was already red before the high priest's murder because of Zealot's blood. Boom! Stained red by Zealot's blood. That's right. Zealot had been killed in the Rebel Hideout the day before the rite. His blood had flowed into the spring. Wait a second. High Priest knew that Zealot had been killed in the hideout. So why did he report to the authorities? If Maya had been the killer, he could have easily had her arrested on the spot. Because it was his wife, right? Why didn't the High Priest inform the authorities right then? To threaten Maya. To keep the hideout hidden. Alright, the hideout itself. Keep the hideout secret! If he reported Zealot's murder, authorities would have found out the hideout. That's what he's worried about. But by going through with the rite, High Priest risked having Maya see the spring running red with blood. Why did he have to go through with the rite? Did he want to kill Maya? Set up the scene during it. Set up the scene during it. Boom! Use your right to cover things up. You want to set up the crime to seal the hideout. I'm blazing out. But how is he planning on concealing the source of the blood in the spring?
He emptied the spring. He used Maya's blood. He used his own blood?
Boom! Stayed in the spring with his own blood. Concealed the source of the blood with his own. That was how he kept the rebel hideout a secret. So I'm starting to fall into place.
So he killed him? He did actually kill himself?
I know who killed the high priest. It was a third party, Maya. Trust him so. Trust death was suicide. Can't believe it. High priest took his own life to keep the rebel hideout a secret. Oh my god. Okay, well I was partially right then. I kind of thought about it as a possibility, I guess, at the beginning of this, although I still thought it was unlikely. Damn, there was definitely a lot of twisted turns to this one. Well, the wife did a little bit of it then, at least. But it didn't kill him. High priest wasn't murdered by anyone. He took his own life to keep the rebel hideout sacred. What? What's this?
It did sort of seem weird, because the way he sort of ran towards the dagger like that, right?
The high priest committed suicide. I have never heard anything more just absurd.
Objection! The lawyer has placed a stain on the good priestess's putrid brain. Its putrid gaping holes are as large as the hole in his logic.
What hole?
The one I'm about to rip in half from this fucking beads of mine! You still fail to understand. You truly cannot see the forest for the trees. You claim the high priest took his own life. But have you considered who brought the dagger to the Plaza Devotion? After the high priest was killed, the dagger was thrust into Acolyte Zella's dead body. Only the accused Mai Fei could have done that.
As Prosecutor Samani says, your claim is rather porous in its logic, and your evidence is too weak. You cannot prove that the high priest took his own life to conceal the rebel hideout. No, actually, the wife could have done it. You're right. The dagger was impaled in Zella's body, but his body had been placed at the plaza the previous day. Well, Mr. Wright, would you care to respond? Zella's body was already in the plaza the day before the rite. But what if the dagger was also already in him at that time? The dagger was never at the inner sanctum. It was moved by Maya. It was moved by Trust's soul. And Trust was died by a different weapon. Yeah, of course. That's it.
What is it?
There was no need to move the dagger. It had already been stabbed at Acolyte Zealot's body the day before the rite. What? So that means... What does that mean? It means the dagger wasn't the weapon that took the high priest's life.
But no weapon was ever found at the inner sanctum. If you will not listen to reason, then I insist you prove your assertion.
Show us what you believe the real murder weapon to be. The statue again?
The real weapon. Got nothing. I know there had to be a bit of weapon there. Maybe if I think back on the trial thus far, I'll spot the clue I need. Well, everything the defense care to tell us what the real murder weapon is. This is what really killed the high priest.
Even though it didn't look like the hooded figure was holding a knife in the picture.
Take that!
What really killed him has been at the inner sanctum all this time. And its lethality has already been demonstrated by the late Acolyte Zealot. That's right. It was the Warman statue! That dumb fucking bird! Dead! You believe the statue claimed both victims' lives? Would you care to chime in, Abbot Inmee? No. He lies. Pay him no heed. Why, it's...
The wife.
Honey, calm down.
Lady Inmee.
Darling, don't you think this is going on long enough?
believe. No. Your Majesty, my wife knows nothing. Please, Abbot Inmee, let your wife speak. Now, Lady Inmee, please continue if you would.
It's that time again.
And what time would that be?
2:30 in the afternoon. The time my husband conducts his daily prayers. And the time Pare was slain.
Na 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 na.
God damn it. Fuck that show. You ruined everything, Steel Samurai.
That sound, it's a Steel Samurai alarm. It's my ringtone.
I, too, like to pray at the same time as my dear husband. So, I set an alarm to remind him each day, but I had no idea it would come to this.
No, stop. She knows not what she speaks.
Your Majesty, I am the one who slew Acolyte Zealot.
Aw.
Abbot Inmee! Bailiff, summon a physician at once.
Okay, I'm on it. Oh, good. Am I not gonna show up? Okay, good. Yes, it was me that did it.
Physician is now attending the High Priest, so there's no need to fear. Huh, why would we need to attend him? He's already dead anyway! Now, let us continue. And what about the half of him called Maya that's still among the living?
Who cares about me?
Mrs. Inmate, will you tell us everything you know?
Truth is, I am a rebel, just like my husband. This tragedy unfolded before the rite, during the Feast of Blessings. I had gone to the Rubble Hideout to prepare it for Death's escape.
And that's when Acolyte Zealot suddenly appeared.
Yes. Pare was shocked when he saw me there.
Acolyte Zealot did not know you were a rebel.
I do not believe he did. I believe he was there simply to investigate the hideout.
And then he suddenly came face to face with Mrs. Inmee. So, tried any of the rebel hunting Lady Kira was Pare's a lot.
Yes. He was a member of the secret police, serving directly under the Minister of Justice.
Oh, there we go.
Secret police! Oh my god!
And this is what he said to me. I can kill rebels with impunity. The Justice Minister has my back. He was using his position within the secret police to deal us rebels a heavy blow. But murder sanctioned by the Crown is still murder.
Yeah.
Ha! Even without the DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scum buddies' days are numbered.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let's just say I got a little trick up my sleeve, so I'd watch it if I were you. Because I got a defiant attitude, like one of them dragon dupes.
The trick up ministering his sleeve was Lady Kira.
No! This can't be! My father would never...
Your father's a dick! This must be a bolt out of the blue for Rafa. This explains why Acolyte Zealot abandoned his real name.
Yes. Even went as far as covering up the tattoo that all Khura'in as clergy members receive.
Lady Kira was a member of the secret police. That explains why no order was given to investigate her attacks.
I guess I'm not alone in hearing this for the first time.
I'm actually a little confused though. What? So why did he feel like he needed to cover up his tattoo? I sort of get changing his name, but I mean, he was a clergy person, right? Did he feel guilty? Like, in case, maybe in case while running as Lady Kira, someone saw his tattoo? I guess, but they could still have linked it to him, right? I don't really understand how that connects. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm probably not seeing it.
But... This cannot be!
Is this true? The Justice Minister is sanctioning state-sponsored murder? Hell yeah.
Peace! Now, Lady Inmee, please continue.
Pare suddenly lunged at me. That's when I pushed the stone slab toward him with all my might. but I never meant for what happened next to occur.
Hold it. Allow me to take it from here. Abbot Inmee! Are you sure you're alright now? I am sorry you had to see that. But you need not worry about me. I am already dead! Please, we need to know what was so important that you would take your own life. After I learned that my wife had accidentally slain Zealot, I chilled his body with snow to make it seem as if he died more recently than he did. Then, I later moved it to the Plaza of Devotion and inserted the dagger into his wound. The plaza was empty at the time, for it was before prayer time had started. Finally, I placed his body in the prayer pose, knowing that no one would notice anything was wrong until the rite had concluded.
Well, it was still a bit of a risk. Someone could have easily still noticed a dagger protruding out of his fucking neck.
It's perfectly plausible that no one would disturb him if he seemed to be praying.
Seriously though, I mean, come on, if you were like walking up behind him, I still think you would see some... I mean, that was a big handle on that thing.
We do treasure our prayer time after all. So you meant to try to pin the crime on Maya Fey? Yes, this was all my doing. I never told my wife of my plan, for she surely would have tried to stop me.
Yep.
How did you get Miss Fey's fingerprints on the dagger? I had her hold it while we were rehearsing the rite of the day before, and right before the rite, I drugged her with a sleeping agent. Then I put Lady Kira's robes over the Warbat statue. That means Maya was probably already groggy by the time the rite started. Finally, I ended my own life, to ensure that the crimes would appear to have been by Acolyte Fey's own hand. But when your body was discovered, Lady Kira's robes were on the ground. How did they end up there if they were on the statue?
Clearly he must have grabbed them and when he fell down.
After I impaled myself on one of the statue's dagger-like feathers, I used the last ounce of my strength to hurl my body backward. As I did, I grabbed onto the ropes, taking them with me, as I fell back onto the ground. How terrible! What possessed you to do such a thing?
You needn't have committed suicide simply to frame the accused.
Prosecutor Samadi, as one well-versed in our kingdom's legal system, I would expect you of all people to understand.
Understand what?
This kingdom's legal system. This is Inmee's crime. Your suicide. It can't be. It will be sadder than sad.
He had no hope of fighting it in court, right?
Why? I believe the defense knows of what the high priest speaks. Yes, I finally understand. This explains why the high priest took his own life. The fucking Church law! The Defense Culpability Act. Circumstantial evidence supports Mrs. Inmee's killing of Acolyte Zelda in self-defense. Blah. However, it would be next to impossible to prove it without a lawyer. That's why the high priest wanted to pin the crime on Maya Fey.
Ah, clever.
I fail to see what that has to do with his suicide.
In Khura'in, the divination seance is the most important piece of trial evidence. The high priest wanted to frame Miss Fey as a serial killer. It's a clever plan in which he made sure he'd see Lady Kira in his final moments. The lore speaks true. That's why I placed Lady Kira's robes upon the Warbat statue. It seemed that Acolyte Fey was the rebel hunting Lady Kira.
Hold it! But... Are you saying you used my divination seance to produce false evidence?
I don't know if I'm misremembering, but I could have sworn we saw the Lady Kira in his vision holding a dagger, right? Are we not going to explain how that was possible? Like, I might be wrong. Maybe I just didn't remember correctly, but I swore it was holding a dagger.
Forgive me your benevolence, but it was the only way to help my lovely wife. If you had approached me first, I could have proved that the murder was in self-defense. Perhaps, but I had little faith in lawyers, despite being a rebel.
How utterly foolish to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been other ways to cover up the crime.
Yet, had I done so, my wife would rush to my defense, and when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not have lived with myself had she been convicted because of that fiendish man. Oh.
This cannot be. I have done under the laws of our kingdom. It has all been...
Poor Rafa. Well, whatever. I don't give a shit. She's really taking this hard. But I can't say I'm surprised. Mr. Phoenix Wright, it's time to show the might of your legal prowess. You mustn't allow another innocent soul to be charged under that despicable law. Blah! Of course. I'm gonna free this dumb country. I'll do whatever I can. Alongside Dirk. What I have done to you in Acolyte Faye is unforgivable. I can only offer my most humble of apologies. Your Majesty. Yes? I ask that you please look after my wife. You have my word. Your benevolence, it is time that I return to the Twilight Realm. The Magatama parting, if you please.
Very well. Hold it. Your benevolence. Please, allow me the honor.
Aw.
Yes. It would be more fitting for you to send him on his way.
This is in me.
Darling, I'm so glad I was able to see you one last time.
Aw, so she did at least really love her husband. That's good. I'm glad at least that was genuine.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, I put my top back on. Guess no topless Maya, guys. I'm sorry to leave you like this, my love.
But now you can watch over me from the world beyond.
Yes, always and forever.
And with every breath I take, my darling, I'll be thinking of you.
Aw.
Aww!
Aw. Okay, you're going to jail.
Farewell, my darling to roost. Hey guys! Oh wait, my boobs feel cold. High Priest has returned to the Twilight Realm. Did you do it, Nick?
Maya!
Told you guys I had the power! I feel great, because that means that we didn't leave any regrets behind. I also feel really, really stretched. Oh, well, what about the trial, Nick?
It's over, Maya. You missed the whole thing. It was awesome. It was a sad reality born of love, and a great tragedy born of the Defense Culpability Act. And Rafa's douchey dad. Well, I see he's no need to continue this trial. Does the prosecution have anything to say?
Fuck me sideways. Nope, that's it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I owe a debt to you, one that I will pay back in court someday.
What? Oh, okay. What's that?
I owe a debt to you in
What?
A debt for, like, how dare you ruin it? Or, I can't tell if that was a good debt or not a good debt.
Now to deliver today's verdict, no return that of yesterday's trial. With respect to all current and previous charges against them, I hereby declare the accused, Maya Faye, and defense Phoenix Wright, not guilty!
Let the butterflies fly!
Ah, it's not nearly as satisfying. I missed my confetti! These fucking butterflies. I get my sinuses going really bad.
Come on, guys, let's go! Hey!
Wait for me, guys.
Hey, I'm coming too! Yay!
Then all the butterflies flew up to the kingdom of heaven. And that was the end.
May 12th, 4:20 p.m. High Court of Khura'in, accused lobby.
So I was thinking, Nick, legal system here is really stacked against the defense.
Yeah, duh.
It's totally unfair.
Yeah, they even forced the high priest to make the ultimate sacrifice just to protect his wife.
It's just so sad. Oh well, let's go over and eat burgers now.
Yep! Fuck this kingdom, bye! Protect the status quo or join the revolution! The real Lady Kira were here. Wonder which side she would take. Oh, look at you, who's a little mopey pants? Your benevolence.
Huh? What?
I was, just wondering. You alright?
Quiet, you! How can it possibly be alright? My dad's a douche!
Yeah, he is. Yeah, she's not doing well at all.
Who do you think you are? Suddenly appearing before me. Trampling my insides underfoot! Plunging the Hall of Justice into utter chaos, Baka! Ah! You even described my mother and father's teachings, you soulless infidel!
Oh, that was a bit more extreme than usual. I miss nincompoop. It's because your whole fucking history's a lie.
What am I to do? I'd always believed that communing with a victim's minima would lead me to the absolute truth. But each time you overturn my insights, it was revealed that they were served to support false charges rather than the truth. I am left now with that heavy truth in my heart.
Sorry, Rifa.
Perhaps I am not worthy of hearing the voice of the minima.
That's where you're wrong, your benevolence.
What?
Is it
Oh, that's right. That's it.
Maya? Why was the question mark like I didn't know who it was?
How dare you! Your role is to bring forth the voice of the minima into our world. If you don't do it, who will? Not me, because I sure shit not living here. You know nothing, Maya Fey! Even though you have ultimate demon power, your spirit channeling, no divination seance that brought the truth to light. How dare an outsider like you employ the Queen's secret art? What can I do? My spiritual power does not even approach yours. Yeah, you're pretty weak. Isn't that a cool joke? The royal priestess bested by a lowly outsider. It's like Prince Vegeta and fucking Goku.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Just because you're a little weak shit.
Why not? Is it worth at least a laugh or two? You shouldn't talk like that. Huh? Listen, your benevolence. Oh, this is warm Maya right here. You were just fulfilling your duty, weren't you? And you're the only one capable of performing the divination seance, right? I can't dance like that. I ain't got the moves. Station of Royal Priestess is not something to abandon lightly. The Station of Royal Priestess? The people of your kingdom believe in you. But if you really mean all that you just said, then what are they supposed to believe in? You not of what you speak.
Can you just be happy for 1 second?
Actually, I kinda do. After all, I'm only here trying so I can become the master of my village back home. A village master, you say? I did not know. It seems I owe you an apology. For even today, I called you a neophyte practitioner. It's alright, your benevolence. Thank you for finally acknowledging me.
Future queen and a future village master. Guess it shouldn't be a surprise, considering they may have had a common ancestor. That's right, your benevolence.
Barbed?
Phoenix Wright, God, God, stop it! Your sites were a crucial piece of evidence in this last trial. Doesn't matter if they weren't always 100% accurate. You should be proud of what you did. You played an important role in ensuring that justice was served. Besides, your insights aren't the problem here. It's your kingdom's legal system. It's your dumb dad and your stupid mom. With lawyers, your insights have come to be accepted as the sole truth. Or without lawyers. And the Defense Culpability Act, which gave rise to that, is the root of all of it.
But that is the dangerous thinking of a rebel! Your benevolence. As Crown Princess, you are destined to rule this kingdom one day. That means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy, and what is true and what is false. Most importantly, what role you must play therein. I wonder if I am even up to the task. Knowing you, your benevolence, you're more than capable.
I've never heard Maya talk like this before. She's really come a long way. She no longer has a ways to go. Boom! The fuck was that? What was that?
It came from the
hallway. Come on, guys, let's go. I'm just kidding. It was actually me. It was just a really loud firecracker. I just wanted to see everybody freak out. Go, Kichi, away! Smoke, better go check it out. Hurry.
Miss Inmee! Wait, what? How are you out here?
Mr. Wright, Nicolette Faye, I'm so sorry for what transpired. You were almost sentenced to death because of me.
Oh!
I will make amends by picking up where my husband left off. I will see the revolution through, so nothing like this can ever happen again. For that is the depth of my love for my dearly departed husband.
Oh. Oh! She set off a bomb and she's escaped, okay.
Lady Inmee, we gotta hurry.
That voice, is that Mr. Hairball?
I must tell the people. They must learn that the peace we enjoy is a false one. One built on the backs of innocents charged with false crimes under that odious DC Act. We have it in our power to forge a society in which the law judges all of us fairly.
Hey, man, what's up? Hey there, PW. Ah!
Oh, God!
I wish you had more time to talk, but I'm kinda about to get chased by the popo. Dirk, everything's ready. It's go time.
Oh my God, Dirk's here! You're gonna finally see him in person? Dirk! Oh, there he is! Dirk! Hi there, I'm voiced by Sojiro! Dirk! Wait, was that the rebel leader? Dirk! Boom!
After him, Dylan, get away. Go, you silly nuggets, run. Run faster!
Power to forge a society in which the law judges all of us fairly. It's the start of a legal revolution.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Hey, Nick, wanna grab a cheeseburger?
Hell yeah!
Hate to bother you while you're lost in thought, but I just got this great idea.
What is it?
The Steel Samurai versus the Rebel Dirk. I better go make for another awesome TV show.
Nah. I like how she just rolled that shit off, like, she just ran away, fucking bombs went off, maybe a few people died inside the courthouse, she's like,
You know what'd be awesome, Nick? If I took ramen noodles and put it on a goddamn burger. And if we threw the Bloom Puncher in there, everyone would go nuts over it.
I'll never get what she sees in those shows. But it's good to know that no matter what happens, Maya will always be Maya. Always be Maya. And... Wait, did you even thank me for saving you? God damn it! Sacrifice my fucking life for you. Turnabout storyteller. I have a feeling that'll be a flashback case. That tends to happen a lot in episode 4 of these games. There's supposed to be 5, so.
Okay, well, that was good. That was interesting. I enjoyed that. I did think it was a little confusing though at times. And I don't know if I'm the only one who felt that way or not, but I don't know. There were times where I had a kind of hard time following what was going on. Like certain specific details. Like I still don't quite get why the tattoo. Why he didn't want to keep the tattoo there or something. I'm sure there's a reason for that, but I don't totally get it. But there are also other parts that just made it really hard to piece together like what it wanted me to do. It was definitely a bit of a roller coaster. I don't know if I can call this bullshit or not. Really, I was sort of right. The wife did kill someone, but she definitely was not by any means evil. She didn't sadistically kill her husband or anything, and even the thing with Puree's a lot was more of an accident than anything. So that still wasn't quite right. I was thinking she was going to end up being crazy or something. I mean, I thought the idea of trusting me possibly killing himself. I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, but I don't know if that was more just like I'm just spitballing here because there really wasn't anyone like in this case that's still alive. You know that like it could be. So if it wasn't the wife, then it's like what else could it possibly be? I guess. So I was a little bit right, a good bit wrong. I was definitely a hard one to predict, though. I would have to say there's a lot going on with it. I don't know. There's still bits and pieces of it that, like, even now I still maybe not quite sure I get. I kind of have to sit on it and think for a bit. I bet if I go back and watch it again, it'll help make a bit more sense. But at least the first time through, it just seems a little confusing. But again, that isn't necessarily a critique against the case itself. I just being a little slow here. I'd be curious to see what you guys thought about it. But overall, I still enjoyed it. I liked the ending, especially where we sort of showed that royalty was corrupt, that they have their own secret police. They also showed the need to have lawyers. The fact that this created this need for now that people are going to start thinking, oh, shit, well, what have we been doing this whole time? The fact that the only way that he could have protected his wife was by killing himself. I mean, that was all I thought a good way to set up for, like, the incoming finale. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite. Subscribe if you're not already. Become a picky penguin. For this LP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. I am not sure if this is going to be 2 or 1. Probably 1. Because I don't know, I struggled a lot with some of the figuring out what to do in this one. So a lot of it is going to get cut out for me. Right now it's at 2 hours and 20 minutes, but I think I'm betting at least 30 minutes going to get cut out. So, but it'll probably still be an extra long one if it's a single episode. But anyway, guys, as always, till next time, stay classy.